Oh shit.
So, I was just talking to my good friend Brian is there 69, and we got onto the subject of somebody that I used to know, and then he made a video about this innocent looking game. Then Brian said,
Hey Bug, you wanna watch some porn and animation about this game?
so naturally, being the gentleman I am, I said yes, taking into careful consideration what we had just witnessed. Now, needless to say, I rather enjoyed watching these animations, but as I was to discover, they were far more sane than the actual video game they were based on. This is the part of the video where I ask you to subscribe. Please subscribe, we need to buy more boats for,
reasons.
Guess we go in. Enter your name.
John.
Before we go any further, this game gets
Very
dark. It deals with anxiety, depression, and suicide. If that's something you're not in a good place to handle right now, I genuinely recommend skipping this one. With that,
Let's begin.
okay, this goes on for a while. It's cute enough, but it's where 5 hours of excruciating pain started, and it's not that interesting, so we'll just skip it, I guess.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake!
Oh god! So this next bit is just meeting the other members of the club. It's also not that interesting. And thus, John went home and wrote a poem. Simp! Simp! I have to pick one of the three. So, naturally, I went to wheelofnames.com. Okay. This literally took me like 10 minutes to write. It was really annoying not knowing which words to click. It's just one of those things where... Okay. I'm gonna have to consult the spin the wheel again. Alright, let's go. I don't think that's gonna end well, but sure. Hello! Editing Bugly here. The first poem session was boring as fuck in the original edit, so I'm cutting it down to size. Here's a photo of a cat in the meantime. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. After the poem session ended, our good friend John looked over at Yuri and Natsuki, chatting happily and quietly. Then a full-blown fucking argument breaks out of good old John. And naturally, I make a good decision for him. A classic call to arms. And Sayori luckily stops the argument, turning into a fist fight. John, why would you want to impress anyone? Do it for yourself, man! No, John, no, don't do it, John! No! John, not again! John, you blithering idiot! The next piece is actually rather quiet and relaxing. It's just sitting down with Natsuki and reading manga. Nothing strange. I've got no jokes to make, it's just calm. Anyway, out of the frying pan, into the fire. Sayori, described as a bundle of sunshine in ads for the game, is acting off. Something is not right. So, Johnny has a chat with her and is reassured that she's fine. Monica also has a chat with her. This is where things start to go wrong. Later that day, John has to decide who to spend time with to sort out stuff for this festival thing. Obviously, being concerned about Sayori, he opts to spend some time with her, but Sayori is going to help Monica. So, I naturally go back to wheelofnames.com, and the result is helping Natsuki with the baking, so John opts to do that. John and Natsuki exchange numbers, but John is still concerned about Sayori, so naturally, he enters her house without permission and finds her in her room. Now this is where the jokes stop. Depression is an actual thing, and if I catch you making fun of anyone with depression...
Sleep with one eye open tonight.
Okay, moving on. John walks home after his chat with Sayori, and Natsuki comes over not long later to start baking. Ryan's reaction to her outfit is... interesting.
That outfit is hot as fuck. Anyways.
Oh, God damn it, Ryan. Moving on. John rather enjoyed baking with Natsuki. So much that whatever you call this happened. There's also the end of my first session on DDLC, before waiting until Saturday to actually finish. I utilised the skip button a fair bit, which cut down session 2 to merely 2 hours. But eventually the baking is done and Natsuki leaves, after another moment that was rudely interrupted by Sayori.
Which was probably for the best, actually, for God's sake, John, you fucking simp.
I was also somehow scared by the slowest ever movement. I don't know how I managed that, but yeah. After one more exchange, John confessed his love to Sayori, then did fuck all day, and eventually went to bed. John was the second to arrive at the club next day after Monica. They had a slight chat, and then Monica delivered the most horrible, disgusting line known to humanity. After reading Sayori's most recent poem, John rushed to her house to check on her. What he found horrified him. John gently opened the door. Sayori! No! End. Oh, hello, yeah! So, on another totally normal day, John wakes up, goes to school, and is interrupted while thinking about clubs by Little Miss Monica. The budget! The budget! Now, somehow, Monica coaxes John into visiting the literature club, which we've never heard of, right?
Right!
John then follows Monica to the literature club and meets Yuri and Natsuki, two people we've never met before.
Right?
We've unlocked a special poem, yes. Well, back to poem writing.
Oh, hello, yeah!
Bit intrusive. Thanks, Monica. I skipped a fair bit of dialogue that I thought wasn't important, but it was for the short-term story. Basically, John and Yuri started reading something, Yuri got nervous and then walked out. And for some reason I didn't want to use Wheel of Names for this bit, so I did this instead. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a chungus by his toe. If he shabingas, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Natsuki. The others read the poem, said their piece, and nothing interesting happened.
Onwards!
Hey, things are getting a bit... Why is it getting faster? This is like some fucking doors out. What the fuck? What do I fucking bigger than all that? hell's going on? Wheel of Names. Hello, love. I have a question. Do I, click some weird text that's come up in the poem writer? Do I click it?
Yeah.
Bah. Bah. I skipped a bit more dialogue here. It was quite important, though. I'll explain what happens. Yuri and John were going to sit down and read something again, and Yuri requested they drink some tea while doing so. Very British. She asked John to hand her the water pitcher, then said, "Be right back." Taking the water pitcher, she ran out of the classroom. John followed a few minutes after, and finds her doing...
this.
Who's that? Charming! Really charming, that is, you know. That's, I saw nothing, okay? Okay, thanks, game, I saw nothing. After that didn't happen, the pair once again sat down and started reading, but this time with some
chocolate
too. And then,
this
happened. Okie dokie. I assume something... Why has it gone dark? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing it every single time? Charming! Hello. Why does it do it automatically? And what the fuck is going on with her eyes? This is a long poem. She seems normal. It's Wheel of Names time, except it's red, white, and blue. After that spell, John shows his poem to Monica next. She continues to explain some
things
about what he had just witnessed with Yuri. Something's giving me a feeling that you're a sociopath. Or worse, a literal psychopath. I mean, I'm not one to judge. It's just an attention seeker. Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. Again? Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Oh, okay. I'm like... Sure. Okay. What the fuck happened to my cursor? Wait, is it? Is it say it's Sayori? Why is Sayori my cursor? Oh, it's gone. Okay. What the actual fuck was that? Hmm. I was not expecting that! I don't even know what the fuck that says, but that's blood and that's piss, isn't it? What is going on with their eyes? Why do you... That's the first bit that's actually got me speechless. Okie dokie. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. Okay. Can you hear me, John? Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Nothing is real. Strawberry fields. And now it's once again time for Johnny to pick who to help out with the festival. He obviously has a choice.
Right.
Well... What? Oh, okay, I see how it is. So inevitably I'm going to have to click that one. As Monica and Natsuki leave the room, John is left alone with Yuri. Good. Good isn't something I think that you're feeling right now. You should go to a therapist.
Well, we all expected that one.
Well, I didn't expect that one either. That's charming. Charming. Charming.
No!
It was then that John made the biggest mistake
of his life.
Oh hell no!
I can't skip it. Alright, it's festival time. Oh, you got here before me. It was okay. Naturally, vomit. Yeah, did something happen?
Use your eyes!
That's a shame. It seemed like the end of existence to John, and he was right. I would say that John and Monica had a chat, but she was just yapping.
Until...
Characters, monica.chr. And just like that, John had his Doctor Who moment. He had deleted Monica from existence. My reaction to this information was interesting, to say the least. Oh, we know what's happening to you, Monica. You're getting your just desserts. I'm becoming Doctor fucking Who. I've saved the universe. I'm Peter fucking Capaldi. No, you're a fucking psychopath. Why am I Scottish? Completely, truly make me sick.
You deleted.
Fuck. That was gonna be good.
You deleted every single fucking universe. Everything in the fucking universe. And I'm the sick one, am I? I'm the fucking bad guy.
I'm not even Scottish anymore. Sorry if there's any Scottish people watching this. That must really hurt. Like a good villain, Monica realised her mistakes and restored
The entire universe.
everything was back to normal. Without Monica, of course. She couldn't salvage herself. But there was one twist left. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica.
Wait a minute.
That's right. I know everything that she did. It was because I'm the president now. But I didn't know everything, John. You're Donald Trump! I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now! And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. No. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, John. Goodbye, Literature Club. And, just like that, Monica had her final hero moment. She saved the universe.
From the president.
DDLC.ogg. I can't open the settings to change it.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Heartwarming.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, just to find that special day. Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.